Gamers! Hello! Hi! I'm back. It's me, Freacklo. Welcome back to my channel. Today, gamers, we're gonna have something that, it really is important to us. I know, gamers, that all of us have something, really intense going on in our minds, and that is women. How do you get women? Well, not get in the sense of like getting them to date you, because it seems like we are beyond beyond cooked for that, but it's fine. We can at least understand them, right? Okay. Okay, no, but for real, listen, I've been friends with women my whole life. I know how to understand women. Like, I get women. I'm telling you, gamer, right now, listen to me and look at me into my eyes, okay? All right? They are just human beings, so just treat them like that. However, just like any other human being, we get fucking weird when it comes to like the the dating scene. You know what I mean? When it comes to dating a little bit, we tend to get a little bit weird, and some things I think I need the as well even help with, and that is understanding hints. I've decided that I'm not gonna. You know what? Okay, let me just get into it. But like I'm gonna be telling you guys more about myself, and you're gonna understand me a little bit more when it comes to this. Let's go. By this lovely woman. I've seen her on TikTok. I've seen her on TikTok. Yeah, she has some nice content. A long time ago, actually, a long time ago. So it's quite interesting that she's doing YouTube now. It's like Danny Gonzalez making YouTube videos. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, to another class of Reese 104. I am continuing my class because a lot of people request for more classes. You have to pee.
Okay, I guess I have to.
Now while I'm clearing the
no
board.
peeing for me now. Hey.
Today, I'm gonna tell you guys the signs and hints that women give when they're interested in you. What do you think women do when they are interested in you, chat?
Well, there's just sort of been like, more. I don't know how to explain that. You get the vibe that they get really into you, don't you? You can sometimes get the vibe, and you can like see that they're like talking more with you. They're like leaning more towards you, in the sense of like not physically, or well, physically as well it works. I mean, come on now, but like in the sense of like leaning towards the things that you like, or like really being really interested. You know what I mean? Yeah, all of that. So I feel like at least that is the case, but I don't know. Okay, one of the things, I was never really hit on, and nobody really approached me, so like I have no idea how like. Well, okay, what happened one time. Yeah, but okay. Not gonna lie, it was as if I was the one who firstly approached, quote unquote. But I didn't. I just was being nice. And then I realized like, oh, I think she's into me, and she was. So yeah, that was a long time ago.
No sex. They don't do sex right away, like,
Some do. There's women that can, do sex straight away. There might be some women that just straight up ask you, hey, do you want to have sex? And that's fine. That's okay. That happens. I don't think like it might even happen the same as like well, not the same, of course, much less, but the same way as men do it. It's not like they come up to you and they just like, hey, let's have sex. They actually just are really flirty up front, and that's it. But there's women that do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. Why is it wrong? Not that everybody does it. No. Do you think? Okay, when it comes to like that, they have to tell you that they want to have it with you, or like you can ask like, wait, are you insinuating that you want to have sex? And then you can say like, and then she's like, no. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I read the room wrong. Or they say yes, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. But like, but if you're gonna do that, do not be creepy about it, bro. Oh my god, just ask it as an genuine question. Don't be like, do you wanna have hot steamy time with the alpha omega over here. I know that you do. You were insinuated, right? Don't be like that. Just be like, I'm sorry. Are you actually flirting with me or something like that? And then that, you know, it kind of works. Be subtle about it, my boy. Please.
Next over here is a Mr. Pengu. This is going to be my temporary crush for today. Number 1. Okay, I'm gonna
He seems
go
like a
through,
good guy. He seems like a good guy. He seems like a good crush.
As in, like, for example, if this guy says something, oh, blah, 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 I'm like, oh my god, you're so funny. And then, you know,
You see leaning towards you.
something like that. That's like a
Literally.
first sign. It's like very mild.
But
very
I don't think that's the
tiny
case.
Touch. Therefore, a lot of men just like don't really care for it or don't really know.
But like, don't think that, you know, because a woman is touching you that means that she's into you. No, there's a lot of women who are really touchy. I've been with them, like, you know, I've been friends with people who are really touchy and they're women and they were not into me at all. So, don't, you know, don't think too hard. Don't
aware that
rush.
Women, if they're not in,
There is no time for
all,
the
Or if there's something on their face, instead of telling them, you just like remove it for them, like, oh, you have something on your face. That kind of stuff is obviously
okay.
The person is into you. Number 2.
Okay, that one is really like, okay, yeah, I guess, okay. That one is more specific. I get it. Fine. You know what? If somebody did that to me, I'll be like, what is going on? That'll be literally my first thought. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you something about like with the same women that approach me and stuff like that happened, and I can assure you that will be my reaction. But wait, let's progress a little bit more. It's only been 1 minute.
Continues until late night and keep talking. That obviously both of you guys are into each other.
Why are we?
Discord calls. Oh god, slipping on Discord calls. Ooh, that's a big one. Not gonna lie. Slipping on a Discord call, that seems, you know, that whew, I don't know. It might be me, but sleep calls, you might be onto something. There's of course not all the time, of course, you know, it really depends on the vibe. Also, I just realized she has the same glasses as the ones that I had before. I had this kind of glasses, and oh my god, my bundle has them right now. That's so cute. We're twinning. And she looks so pretty with them, of course. Okay.
Taking dating advice from
I dated more people than you. Do not confuse with that.
Well said, and always, you can always say, coaches don't play. Why do I need to justify myself? If you wanna get my advice, don't take it. But just know that coaches do not play. So you better step out. And understand, if you want to be on the bench, that's on you. I didn't put you there. I'm still a coach though, so better listen.
So because I have guy friends who I've been talking to literally months, because I replied really late, and then he also replies like late too. It's just like the conversation doesn't really end because we're like friends. We're just like checking up, like, oh yeah, so what's up, blah blah blah. That's friends. It's very important to know the difference between if you text every day and then you text constantly, like replies fast all the time, and then it goes until nighttime, that means she's into you. Okay, so don't confuse with the friendship conversation.
The vibe is the following, like, you know, if you feel like she's getting really, like, you know, into the conversation, and she's like really like into leaning towards the things that you want to, like, you know, she's really actually like being active a lot on the conversation while it's going up late, because like there's gonna be a lot of times where she responds like fast or you're talking, but as well, even then it's kind of hard to tell on the vibes, because like I feel like this one is a little bit dangerous, I feel, because I don't know, I don't think it's always the case, and I think that it's gonna be the case that everybody's, you know, that somebody that is into you is gonna reply faster, like, you know, be really into the conversation. What if you're talking about something that the other person is interested? That can be the case, and you know, you both can have a lot of fun, and that doesn't mean that you're into each other. So that's why I'm saying, like, the vibe has to be specific. On this one, my boy, you gotta just know the vibe. I'm sorry, but that is like a hard vibe check. So keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind.
Number 3, she's curious about your plan. If she's constantly asking, so what's your plan tomorrow? What are you gonna do on this weekend? She's also kind of hinting you to ask her out as well, I think.
It might be genuine curiosity though, so I don't know.
Like, I never ask a guy, like, hey, what do you do on the weekend? Out of nowhere. So, yeah, if she's curious about your plan,
But fair,
then
fair,
highly
yeah.
probably that she is into you.
Okay, well,
Number
okay. If I will say that it's like, yeah, it's more leaning towards that if it's not prompted, because I had a lot of times, you know, talking to somebody where, like, you know, there's like scheduling or like, you know, the weekend or like the week going on, and you'll be like, you know, naturally you will ask like, oh yeah, what are your plans on this week? But that will be like because the conversation has started. If they bring the conversation point, like, you know, they just sort of ask, okay, yeah, that might be like more and more a bigger hint, I should
4,
say.
asking about personal questions, such as...
They want to know
how
more
was your
about you.
childhood like?
My therapist must have a lot of sex.
Okay.
Oh my
therapist is a
god.
different situation.
Vibes,
You get
vibes.
detention.
A lady was asking me for my ATM personal identification number last night. Do I have a shot?
Yes. Shoot it. Give her all your information, the credit card number, everything. You gotta. That's your only shot, my boy. You're not gonna get something like that again. Literally. Oh my god. Okay. I was about to say something. Wait. Again, vibes. Yeah. Again, vibes and like. Wait. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh my god. Really?
My therapist.
Oh yeah.
You
I
get
was gonna like.
detention.
Trauma dumping. That's one way to get into romance, isn't it? You wanna know about my childhood? Oh, baby. Are you ready for it?
A lady was
And if she's
asking
actually
me for
ready
my
for it, that means that
ATM
she is into
personal
you.
identification number last night. Do I have a shot?
No, don't give it to them because they might want to scam you. Okay.
Oh,
I have to tell you guys about
but she looked like she had, you know, the puppy eyes towards me. She looked so into me. She wouldn't do that,
everything.
right?
It's a common sense. Okay?
What?
Like, there were
It's common
situations
sense that
like
everybody
baseball,
wants to
blah,
have
blah,
sex
blah,
with me.
and then
What?
they flirt you and blah 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 blah. And then like, oh, I want to go see you, but I don't have money. Can you send it to my bank account? That kind of shit. Don't fall for it. But anyway, asking about your personal questions, not that personal, but personal questions such as how was your life before? That kind of stuff. No, you don't ask how big your cock is. We don't ask that kind of stuff.
I don't think like. And I'm not gonna lie. Like, why do you ask like how big like the titties are? Like, why? I don't think there's gonna be like any place for you to ask that. It's either you see them in real life because like, you know, they're just standing with you, or like, I don't know, like it's so weird. Like, of course you're not gonna ask that. That's why they don't ask the size of the PP, because like it's just like so weird to ask.
Means she wants to know about you more, right? That's
Yeah.
why she's asking that question, which means she's
However, like, okay, like, I need to like say something about this, and that is specific, like, you know, for my case. The thing is that I want to know a person properly before I have a crush. Like, I'm demisexual, by the way, so like, if you don't understand. So like, I don't feel. That's why this one doesn't, like, I don't think it will, like, I don't think I'll. Even if I hear it a lot of times, I don't think I will like really take it into account, because I feel like just asking for people and being interested, it's something general, and like I like just like being friends, and like I will ask that because I am actually interested in you as a person, but like it's not that I'm into you. Then later maybe, but like this one seems like because they're into you, they're asking the personal questions. For me, it will be the other way around, because I asked those personal questions. That's why I might be into you. You know what I mean?
obviously.
Does that happen to you guys?
Because if she's not
I think
into
maybe
you,
that happens a
why
lot
would
to
she
women.
ask that kind of question? Number 5. This is very, very good sign. Okay, women touch their phone all the time. I touch my phone all the time. Everybody touches their phone all the time.
I don't
But
touch my
if I'm
phone when I'm
actually
like
into the
playing
guy,
with
then I
with
don't
somebody, or at least when the conversation is like, you know, actually active, and especially if it's somebody that I haven't, like, you know, talked to that much, because there's gonna be a lot to talk to at the beginning. So like, I don't know. I feel like it's common courtesy. I don't think that's the
touch my
case.
phone and I just focus on the person. Probably same with
Yeah.
men too. Especially nowadays when people are so obsessed with social media. If they don't watch
Damn,
their
that's kinda-
phone
that's kinda
while
sad, though.
they're with you, then that's like 99%. She's in
Really?
And
No,
if her
I don't
phone
think so.
battery's dead,
Nope.
that doesn't count. But 99% of the time, if
I don't
she
think so.
has her phone
I don't think so.
batteries and she's just hanging out with you all the time, she's just looking at you, focusing on
Unless
you,
she is,
not looking at her phone.
maybe
then
it's because she is like that popular, because like, you know, she's an influencer, and she has a lot of notifications, a lot of things going on her phone. maybe that's the case. Maybe like and pretty much maybe all the time as well. Maybe that's why. But like I don't think that applies to everybody because but if somebody's an influencer or like it's somebody that streams or whatever, and they actually they leave their phone down with you, okay, maybe that's a little bit better. But even then, I don't think so. I'm 99% my ass. No.
And she's into you, you can ask her out. Okay, number 6. She copies you, like what you say. And
that is normal behavior. That that okay. For example, when you're actually really into a person, but like it can be into it like platonically, like you can be really interested in the person or but like normally is a more romantic, but whatever, or either like really intimate. Like it, so when somebody copies you, that means that they have either spent a lot of time with you, or they wanna be more with you, be more like with you, have more empathy. Because I'm not kidding. If you mimic somebody else's what they're doing, you're gonna feel more like connected to them emotionally. So it's like emotional intimacy. So, if she's doing that a little bit, without being that close, maybe she is actually kind of into you. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think this applies to me, because if I do it, it's because I'm really I don't want to brag, but I'm an empath.
Hey, the guy I like is using "oh Lord" all the time. Then I might be using "oh Lord" or something like that. Also, I think it's like if I
that was so cute though. Wait, that was so cute.
For example, let's say the guy I like is using "oh Lord" all the time. Then I might be using "oh Lord" or something like that. Also,
so cute,
I think
though.
it's like if I spend a long
That's
time
so cute.
together with the person, then I automatically do
Exactly,
that.
you see?
So it doesn't mean that I like them. So it's not always 100%.
You see, I'm telling you.
If she copies what you do, that's a little bit of a flattery. So, for example, like
vibes again, and like I said before.
Right. Yeah, you're right. If you say right 2 times, and all of a sudden she never did it, and then she all of a sudden say yeah, right. So yeah, I think it works both ways, but not always.
50, I don't know.
If it looks like her friends know about you, very good sign.
Okay. If somebody's telling, if somebody's talking about you a lot outside of the two of you, and they're being proud about that, like, okay, it depends on how they talk to the other person. You can tell. Oh my god, again, vibes, my guy. You have to tell, because there's a way to tell, but oh yeah, this is your friend. All right, they're really nice. Or oh, this is the person that you've been talking about. Okay, do you know the difference? You understand the difference? So yeah, it depends on how the friends react about the knowledge about you. You know what I mean? Because it really definitely,
Women, yeah. Oh my god, I met this guy the other night. He's so cute. Oh my god, really? So what's happening? Oh yeah, I think we've been talking a little bit, and then he said this is the sweetest thing. Oh my god, really? Oh my god, you guys should get married. I know that'd be. I
didn't have that. I didn't have this type of conversation, but I had a girl that was in high school, in my high school, and she talked to me about his crush, her crush. It was so cute. I love her how she talked about her crush. It was so nice. You talk you can tell the difference. I'm telling you, you can tell the difference on how people talk about you, if they're into you and if they're not. And it was so nice. We were really good friends. I loved listening to her yap about how she liked him. It was really nice.
So good. Actual conversation that I had with my friends. Her friends know about you, then she's 100% into you. Oh my god, I've heard so much about you. Even though you've never met, you've heard a lot about me. There was a situation, maybe she might have talked about you because you were being creepy. Because women also talk about this. Mm-hmm. This guy's literally the creepiest guy I've ever met. He does this. Oh my god.
That's kind of weird though. He's being really creepy. But you're still hanging out with them at the same time? Maybe on a group setting, because oh my god,
so
that's kind of weird in and of itself, isn't it?
Hi, yeah.
You see
oh, nice to meet you.
the difference on the way that people react when they I'm telling you.
Maybe. If it's obvious uncomfortableness showing on her face, then that's probably not a good sign. Okay, number 8. If she's trying.
Hey, I thought that you were really cute. Where my hug at? Where my hug at? Where my hug at? If you're that kind of guy, yeah, that's gonna happen to you.
New stuffs that you like to share interests, not sex. For example, if the guy that I have.
I love how she has to say that, because and I think I'm really I'm like 90% sure that the chat is not even actually like doing like that. It's just like to throw her off. It's so funny.
Says rock climbing, like bouldering. If I really like
Leaning
it,
towards your
then I'll
thing,
be
you know,
like,
leaning
"Oh,
towards you,
really?
leaning
I wanna
towards
try
like
too.
having like,
I'm
you know,
really
fun
bad
with
at
you.
it, but I want to try too. Or playing
That's so
games.
cute.
It's a good example. I play games. I play like League of Legends.
Oh no.
God, I've never played it. Can I also try it? Trying
Oh.
to do stuff that she's
Yeah, that
never
happened to
done,
me once.
but she's doing it for you to share interest, then obviously she's into you. If
I was
you
like,
guys
wait,
have
you
a
like?
conversation and
I was like, you want to play League of Legends with me? I was like, yeah, and I was like, oh, okay.
then you're like, yeah, I'm into gaming, and she's like, you're into gaming? Oh, I never play games. She's probably not really into you. Compliments you a lot. Obvious.
Yeah.
Let's say
Obviously,
you're
everybody
driving,
would
and
like
then
to.
she's like, oh my god, you drive so well. Or you're so good at
Okay, that one is like specific because like if it's something that is like not that impressive, but she's complimenting you for it for no reason. Yeah, there's some flirtiness going on over there. Yeah.
Or you just say random shit, and then
You
she's
see,
saying,
it's like-
oh my god, you're so smart. Into you. Like, for example, you open the water bottle for her. Oh my god, you're
You
so
see?
strong.
You see? Yeah.
She's into
If it's something
you.
like
Number
really
10.
just like normal.
She uses your name when calling you. If she calls you like, yo, hey, what's up? Yo, bitch. That kind of shit. Like, she's not really into you. But like, for example, let's say this guy is Shone Valentine, and we're just hanging out, but then
I don't think so. I've been called by my name a lot by a lot of women, and they're not into me. They have given me nicknames, lovey nicknames like you know like oh yeah, you say little like stuff. I don't know, like nicknames, and nope, not into me. So like, yeah, I don't know about this
we're
one.
friends, and if I'm not into him, I'll be like,
And
yo,
before you say anything, no,
I've been-
I'm not
if
being
she's
against.
like just talking
Maybe,
to
but
you,
no.
and then just keep saying like calling your name, hi Johnny, or like,
Call
okay
me
Johnny,
by
what do you
your
think about this?
name.
Really, Johnny, you're so funny, like that kind of shit. It's like
Does
just
that sound
calling
like
your
that? I have
name
no idea.
into you. 11. If she worries about you, just like in general,
Girl,
like,
that's
hey,
fucking
I'm
empathy,
thinking
bro.
about something. Be careful, like when you're doing it. Same as men.
Okay,
too.
that's biased,
Yeah, if
yeah.
a man or woman, or if they're worried about you, then yeah, like you know, both means like they like each other, right? Women
is it-
naturally
what the
have
fuck? Yeah,
a
but I'm-
maternal instinct. They like to care about
Oh.
you, you know, worries about you. Maternal instinct.
She wants to
If
be
she
my
likes
mommy?
you, and then she kind of
Okay,
like
Louis.
acting like your mom a little
me
bit.
stop.
I think that's also good.
Oh, yeah, what can I say? What can I say? Call me mama's Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry.
Good sign that she could be into you a little bit. Men also have this kind of instinct. If you like a woman, you want to protect her, right? Same
I
thing
just
for
want them,
women.
like,
They
people
have
to be
maternal
okay, you know?
instinct, and then because of that, if they like you, then they would naturally worry about you more.
I will say something like if okay, at least on my side, it depends on the way that they're you know worried about you, because like for me, if I'm into the person, like I'll be even more worried, but like not in the way like you know, well, okay, a little bit of I'm not gonna lie, with anxiety, yes, I suffer with like overthinking sometimes. So yeah, I will be overthinking. I'll be anxious about it. But it'll be like it will last longer for me. Like I feel maybe that's what it is over here. It will last longer. Like if they tell you something and that they're going through something, and like I don't know, like 2 or 3 days happen and they're still worried about you, but the same thing, they're really checking on you a lot and like all of that, a little bit more. Though that just means again it can as well mean emotional intimacy. That you know, remember that it's not only romantical.
It's not really mommy daddy kind of stuff. It's just like instinct kind of stuff. Okay, 12. You make
My
stupid
instinct
dumbass
to be
joke,
no.
and she's like, "You're so stupid." No,
Not
you're
that one.
silly. Okay, like for example, when I don't like the person, and then it makes a weird joke. Oh, yeah.
Well,
If I like the person, you're
is that
silly.
Korean? I think that's
See,
Korean, right?
If she's laughing and smiling all the time,
Yeah.
she laughs at every joke you make, highly possibly that she likes you.
If you know that the joke is like
possible,
trash and she
but
still laughs,
not all
that's
the
yeah,
time,
maybe,
because
maybe.
some women are kind of like tsundere, or like they don't want to show that they like you. Some women
Oh my
actually
God.
might act more cold towards you. If she's like particularly kind of mean to you, this is complicated, but she might also be into you. There could be
Fuck that.
some type of person who doesn't want to show their emotions at all. Protective mechanism. So they might just be like, what are you talking about? And then they might particularly act like kind of mean to you, but then they actually like you.
That is so specific. That vibe is so specific.
Every
you have to
person
be
is different. Okay, 13.
yeah, you have to be real, like you have to know the person a lot if you want to go with that approach, because you only if you are actually like know the person, you might be able to like sniff that out, but like you have to, it's really hard, so be careful.
This is important too. If she's talking about her life story, I don't really share my personal like story with people randomly.
It depends.
I don't do that. But if I like the
Well,
person,
randomly, like if you have been a friend, if you've been a friend, like the people always share with me like their stuff, and that doesn't mean that they're into me. People just like, I don't know, like I've had a lot of friends who share their stories with me, and I don't think that's I
want to know more about the person, and then
I don't know, it feels so
if I
weird.
open up
I don't know,
first, then
I
the
don't like
other
that.
person will open up too. If you share her life
Yeah,
story,
that's
something
emotional
like that,
intimacy
that
again.
means
Like it
she's
doesn't mean like it's
interested in you
romantic.
because she also wants you to share about your
Yeah.
life story as well. You share with us because I'm a yapper, I'm a streamer, bro. Number 14. She keeps asking your help opening
For tiny
water
stuff, there we go.
bottle.
Yeah,
Can't
sometimes with the
reach
tiny
too
stuff,
short. Keep asking about like small, tiny help. That's because she wants to
Helps me, want help with the
activate
stick.
men's
No,
protective
sorry, I had to do it
instinct.
one
She
time. I'm
needs
so sorry.
help. I should help her. I should
I
protect
am so
her.
sorry.
Before dating stage, if she's like, I
don't feel bad about that now.
like that kind of stuff.
So many customers want sex with me when they
Oh
can't reach the
my
top shelf.
God.
How many? You're more than detention. You're suspended. Okay, like that's a woman's way of flirting with you. Can you zip this up for me? It's just like trying to be cutesy, trying to get a little bit of help, trying to be interacting.
I
with
really
you
like.
more.
I
That's
really like
flirting.
how it looks.
15. This is very
the
good hint,
the jacket.
actually. If
I
she
like it.
remembers things that you said, then it's good. Like for example,
Okay,
let's say you
it depends. Like I
about
said before, like this applies for me, but like if it's something like I don't know, really specific, you have to be like I said, like really vibe them out, because it depends on what the thing that you said. If it's something like that's kind of like minimal a little bit, but they for some reason they remember it. You're like, why did they remember that? Because like that happens to me. I will forget a lot about like people, my friends, even though they have been like of course I will not forget the important stuff or like the emotionally, the things that they told me about. But like there will be a lot of stuff that I will be just like, oh yeah, I forgot that you said that to me. But with the person that I like, oh. I remember a lot of shit. Of course, not everything. Nobody's perfect with that, but like I will remember so much more.
How you like to eat cheesecake. That's like months ago. And then you went to cafe and then like, oh
yeah, look,
you
that's
sure
really
cheesecake.
specific.
You said you like cheesecake. Did I tell you before? Yeah, you told me before. If she remembers
So,
that
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of stuff,
that-
then
I
obviously
guess
she's
something
into
like
you.
that.
Otherwise, she wouldn't really remember. Number 16. Oh, okay. This
Something
is
like that, something like that.
true. This is body language. Very important. Her body moves, leaning towards you.
I told y'all. Literally, like if it's if it's physical, like yeah, okay, that's a big hint. But like leaning towards you, like
Leaning
emotionally
towards
as well.
You see the difference? Because she basically wants to be closer to you.
And also, keep on mind, like I'm not kidding. It's kind of true. Like keep on mind if she starts to like look a little bit too much to your lips. It might be that she's into you. She really likes your lips, and she's like actually like checking them out, like she's kind of into you with that. I don't know. It happened to me.
To you like this, she's more comfortable with you as well. I don't want you to be alone forever. That's the reason why I'm giving you guys these tips, Alex. Yeah, if she's not into you, she'd be like far away and then just talking to you like at this distance. Important. This is fact. It means she's
This is fact.
17. Messing with hair. Kind of like keep checking her. I
The-
do this
the
all the time
old-
because I'm a streamer.
the
I
old
want to
thing.
look good, presentable on stream. So I always
The old
just,
thing,
like,
the
touch my
old
hair,
thing
put
that
powder.
the
For
twirl,
me,
the
my case, I
twirly
that's what
with
my
the
hair all
with
time. I
the
think this
with the
is like
finger.
60,
Yeah,
70%. It depends on the person.
it
But if
depends.
she's like
I
keep
don't know.
checking her out and then messing with her hair, like because she likes you, she wants to look good to you, so she become a little bit more insecure when she's with you. So she's keep like making sure the hair looks good.
that just would be cringe inside. When she said, like, you know, if she's into you, she wants to look good and she'll be a little bit more insecure. Oh God, no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't. Oh no. She'll be more nervous maybe, but like, insecure makes it feel. I don't know if it's only me. Seems a little bit manipulative.
Twirling and flicking. Number 18.
The twirling of the
If
head.
she sends cute selfies. What if she sent nudes? Then she's obviously into you. But also,
Yeah.
I personally think sending nudes to anybody is stupid and weird. Like, for example, what are you doing
Yes.
right now? Drinking water. That kind of shit. It's kind of
She has a
silly, but
filter,
it's
right? There's no way.
drinking
No, it's the same, but she looks so cute on that picture. What?
that kind of shit. It's kind of silly, but it's cute. So yeah, if they
Why does she
send
look so cute on the
selfies
photo?
to you,
Huh?
Good sign. Very good sign.
That's a really good
Number
phone, I
19,
guess. A magic
if she
phone.
reschedules or plans
Is it a
to
filter?
hang
I
out
don't
and
know.
date with you. Let's say you say,
Ooh,
okay,
that
what do you
I
do
did
on
that.
Saturday?
I
You wanna
did
do
that.
something
I
together?
did
And then
that. Okay, you know what? Yes. Like, well, okay, depends. But like, yes, if she tends to do that a lot, because I did that. Like, not like she did that for me, or like, you know, nobody did that for me. No. I did that towards them, and I was into them. So yep.
Say she already had like appointment, and then she would reschedule. But you won't really know unless she tells you. Unless she's like, oh, I think I have plans on Saturday, but you know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna see if I can change it. If she tells you like that, then obviously she's into you. First of all, she wouldn't come out and hang out with you if she wasn't really into you to begin with. For in my case, I don't tell. I do reschedule, but I don't tell. So it's hard to know if she does this. Then obviously she's
Yeah.
into you.
Yeah.
Now,
I did that, but I
last
didn't
but
tell.
not least, ladies
I don't know,
and
I didn't
gentlemen,
like
this
tell.
is my way of flirting. And then if guys are also
Making eye
kind of like
contact.
very good at catching, this works all the time. Making eye
Ah,
contact.
it
You
depends
don't
on the eye
stare at them
contact.
all the time like this. No, it's not like that. What you do is like you make an eye contact, right? But when they also look at you, you like kind of look away, and then you do your stuff, and then also make eye contact. It's like very split-second eye contact. If this happens constantly, it means she's into you. And then I know because
I don't know how about
whenever
that.
as I said, I'm not really good at going and asking people out if I like them
Okay.
or if I find them attractive. But what I do is
That
I
happens
make
to
eye
me as well,
contact.
yeah.
Then after 3 or 4 times of eye contact, they would come over to me, and then they would be like, "So, what are you doing?" Like blah blah blah, and then they would talk and they would ask my Instagram or my number.
I don't know. That's like really depends. Okay, like remember the thing that I was gonna. Okay, like a little bit like but the thing that I was gonna say about the beginning, because the thing is the following. Like I am a different case. Like, you know, being how I, like I said, with stuff with me, and I don't know. It's like so different because I've resigned myself. I'm not gonna use any of the like really subtle, because this is really subtle, and I never like take that into account for, like, you know, if they're actually flirting with me. But if they are doing that, I don't know if I would like that, because the thing is that myself, I need to be best friends with the person before I like them in that way. You know what I mean? For me, my significant other has to be my best friend, but not like, you know, they're becoming my first best friend. No, they have to be my best friend before I like them. And the thing is that you know, she said like, oh, I'm really hard, like I'm really bad with approaching people. I'm not gonna approach anybody if I like them. I'm not gonna be with my best friend. I'm gonna say that I like them. I'm never gonna do that again. If they end up like, you know, confessing to me, okay, fine, but I'm not. I give up. So like, yeah, that's it.
Works like a charm. A lot of women use this as a flirting option to give you a sign. If you catch her like looking at you multiple times, then go and ask her number. I was at this bar and then the bartender was cute. And then we made split eye contact multiple seconds. The bartender came over to me and then offered me free drink, asked for my number. What I'm saying is, like, it works. This is a sign that women give. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, well,
this
I'm
was
gonna be
very
really
long
bad.
class, but yeah, there were so many hints that women
I think
give.
I yapped
and
like
then this
2
would be
times
so
the video.
useful to
Oh
you
my
guys
god.
If you keep these in mind to know if women likes you or not.
Thanks, Ginny. I'm gonna ask my optician for her number.
I repeated this multiple times. If they're doing a service because you're paying them, that's not a... What is wrong with you guys? I think if you keep these in mind...
But I think they like me.
Can for sure like understand, oh, if she's into me or not. All right,
Kind of,
ladies
but it
and
really depends. It
gentlemen,
really
good
depends.
job.
The
Class
things.
dismissed.
The thing is that it really depends. You know, it really depends, and it's really really situational, at least on my end. You know, Also, I wanted to say the other thing that I wasn't gonna say in the beginning. Okay, so there was this, and you can tell that I like, for example, that the things that I'm saying at least apply for myself, and I know that I will not think the same way, and that it doesn't apply to me because like there was this time where the like I said, like she was into me, and like I was quote unquote approached, but I actually didn't approach. I was just like being nice, like fully nice. And there was this one time where we ended up like I should have known by that we were like we were hanging out a lot, and I realized like, oh, I think is she into me? And I was like, oh, maybe she is. And now the thought was not like, oh my god, oh my gosh, she's hot, like I'm into her. The thought was like, oh god, is she into me? Is she? That was my thought. And one time we were walking, we were just like literally walking, and we passed a sus store, a sus store. And so literally, oh god, wait for me 1 second. Oh, the we went past the sus store, right? And once we passed the sus store, there was like a there was this thing on the front of it, like, and I think that happens a lot, right? Where there's like an outfit at the top of it, at the really front of it. And like I was just I look to the side whenever I'm like walking, so I was just looking to the side, and I looked at it and I was like, oh, interesting. They have that kind of like stuff right at the front, huh? Okay, I never paid attention to that. And I think she noticed, and she looked at me and she said, you are imagining me inside of that, right? And like how I look with that on. And I just like I didn't continue, and I said yes. I said like, oh yeah, but in my mind I froze. I literally was like, what? I was like, what the hell? What do you mean? What? I'm not doing that. And so yeah, I'm a special case, I suppose. But yeah, gamers, if you made it all this time, that means that you actually would like to hear me yap. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. You like to hear me yap so much. Thank you. So, well, if that is the case, that means that you are contractually obligated to give me a like. You are not as obligated to subscribe to me, but I'll be really sad if you don't. So, if you got to know me to this size, come on now. Come on, please. Please. And also, please, can you follow my Twitch channel with the same name, Freacklo? Please. Thank you all so much for being here, gamers. Either way. Love you guys. Take care. And see you later. Bye. Bye.